Okay, so we are a few days out of dropping corn, and we did fifth cut actually, fifth cut. And now we've been fixing the last few days. We've been in the shop for the last 3 or 4 days. I think the last thing we did was what you guys saw was split the MX, and now we worked on Alex's little trailer. We put some new brakes on it. What else we do? We put some lights on it. We put the hell's it called? The grain door. That's what else we did. And Andreas is working on the last grain door for the big trailer, and I'm gonna start working on this beast. Philip is gonna come. We're gonna grab the loader. I think I'm gonna drive in, see if I can get underneath the bucket, and then wrap a couple chains somewhere safe. Maybe hook it up there, and then we can just back it off and not hurt the hood. That is the goal. I got some of the hoses off already. I was working on it, and then Andrea asked if I would record some of this, so I guess we got a couple hoses off this side. You got a couple electrical wires. I got a few more hoses on the other side, and then hopefully once we get the bucket off, we'll finish taking all those off, and then I'm just gonna take the loader, lift the front end right off, and then hopefully we'll just pull this thing, the front axle, out on the side and just get rid of it, and then we'll take it up to the shop and change we gotta change this whole cast housing frame. We finally found one. Some hoses, and then hopefully in a couple of days should be running again. Sort of need it. Curl it! Whoa! Oh, 1 second. Back up just a little bit. I don't want it to break anything. Whoa! Easy. Oh, up. Now just back up slowly. Whoa! You're turning. Okay, back up. We'll set it right here. Got it off. We'll bring it right to here. We'll worry about putting it back on later. At least we got it off without breaking the hood and anything else that was important. Yep. Uncurl it. Down. Okay, wait.
So,
Head a little bit, Philip.
now we're taking that front axle off.
Up a little more. Up.
Oh, well,
Up. Whoa.
You got a grease hose right there.
Yeah. Keep going up.
That's what you call a big axle right there.
Wait, oh wait, wait.
I'm guessing he's taking the grease hose off, yep.
Alright, so we pulled it off. One is right there, the front axle, and this is the tractor. I didn't record it because I was busy.
Is the part what we need to take off?
That is this, yes. But you got to stay away from there. I'm gonna loosen up the brakes in the back now, and then we'll see if we can get it hauling. Alright, so we hooked the skid steer on the back end, just so when I pull it, lift it, he's gonna keep pressure on it. I dropped it on the ground because I had to extend the chain so my bucket could be above this when I'm turning. So now I'm gonna lift it, and hopefully we don't ruin it. This is not how a 8670 is supposed to look like, but hell, why not?
Well, I'm down here at the moment. Get a little bit of footage for you guys. He's gonna drag it up to the shop, and we'll see what happens from there. Philip's job, if Christoph didn't say it, is just to keep some sort of tension on it. That way that thing don't just fling forwards and he crushes the whole hood, radiators, literally anything. If that thing starts to go too fast on him. You got Marcus right there. I guess he's going to spread manure. So that's what's going on right now. We'll take the old side-by-side up there. Well, I'm on the side of the road because our pail's filled up. Must be the pumps keep turning, which normally it's not an issue when your front end's on there because we have it in transport mode. I already filled my pail 3/4 of the way full. But I think they should last the rest of the way. Up this hill, he won't have to keep any tension, but there's some dips here and there. We just wanted to be safe. My mom just brought me, so I have to hop in with her. So we're up here at the shop waiting. Henry, what do you got? You got your snacks?
Yeah.
So do you have anything to tell anybody? Is the tractor broken?
Yes.
You gotta take that out for a minute.
Yes.
So what's wrong with the tractor?
Nice.
They're broken?
Yes.
Yes. Are those good?
Not yet. Yeah.
Are you shy because I got the camera out?
Yeah.
Who's coming over there?
Mama.
Your daddy?
No.
Yeah. And with what tractor? With the big one? Henry? What happened? Broken? Can you give me some hand reactions?
Yeah.
No good, right? No good. Who's gonna fix it?
Dada.
Daddy? Yeah. We're up at the shop. I had to empty out one of the buckets. Is filling more than the other. So right now they're twisting that way. We'll get it turned. I'll probably have to unhook the chain real quick, and then Philip's gonna pull it up into the left side bay of the shop. We had to reposition, and now, whoa, slow down. And I gotta grab that pail of oil. We don't want to push. Whoa, keep going, Philip, keep going. We're not gonna push with the payloader because otherwise it's gonna go right through the hood with that chain. Now it's just holding the front end up. Yeah, I'll watch. Christoph's just doing all the steering now. And Phillips, turn this way. We're gonna get that door open, everything cleaned up. Whoa, don't keep going back. You're gonna hit. Oh no, you're good. Keep going. So, what we're doing is we're twisting it in here because we're gonna need a skid steer to put this new frame on. Yeah, we'll put 2 jack stands under this. What Christoph's doing right now is turning the park brakes back on. I used the ratchet last time, but...
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you get me.
Using a wrench, that's the hard way. But...
What a gun.
That way, once we put it on jack stands, it cannot roll off on us.
Okay. So. This is what is happening in action.
Back down a little bit. Yeah, okay, up. Up. Perfect, no more.
You're able to loosen the inside ones?
I already loosened. I think the inside one's already out. It's just the front too.
Christoph was working on getting this exhaust heat shield guard off, but it's really stupid. Basically, it's just rolled on top of each other, so he's been unfolding this kind of like tin foil all the way around so he can pop it off, because you got to be able to put it back on after, just to be able to get that clamp off. And then this sucker,
it's all there.
She's gonna be heavy. We'll have to do that next. And then we got to get some paint tomorrow too.
I think that has to go to Canada anyways to get the
parts.
The
I don't got my GoPro today, but I forgot in the house. But we got the back. It's holding the whole tractor up on the 2 jack stands right there. They're perfectly spaced, so that way both of them are equal. Because we got to pull the front weight off, and this weight weighs about a ton. So there's 3 bolts on both sides right here, and there's a dowel on both. So that's why we have to pull this weight off, because we gotta pull this frame section off the other side. And there's 2 bolts right there, those are studs. So we got the forks here, we got the chains on the forks so they can't spread on us. And we have to figure out how to get this hit out. We're hoping this holds it.
pick it up.
I had to put some weight on this thing. Well, he got it moving with the sledgehammer. Now he's gonna put some bars in there and try to get those top 2 dowels off. Those are the only 2 dowels we know of that are on the top 2 sections. But it's just more work. But it is moving. Well, they got it coming off. He's pulling on. We left 2 bolts with about a 1/2 inch of thread on them. Oh boy. Here we go. We're either gonna find out if it works or not. Down. Yeah, there's nothing easy about this skid steer. This is electric over hydraulic, and she's not a very smooth skid steer. The curling one, that one you can actually do pretty smooth, but the up and down, but this one holds the best and it can hold the most weight. That's why we're using this one out of all our skid steers.
Alright, he's pulling it out, and then we'll work on the next piece, the side one, the side frame.
Well, right now we are pulling we went and grabbed this frame. You can see now what I was talking about. They painted the inside of it, but the other side is still primer red. We found the center lifting point, which is right here. And then we're glad we have this before we actually took that off, because on the inside, we could see all the other bolts that we couldn't see. We had some here that we had to pull, and then 5 here. These actually hold the radiator on. We completely blanked on these. And actually there's 6, there's one right here. We would have definitely ripped that radiator off.
I don't know about that.
Well, if it would have not came. Christoph, you also have one more bolt to do.
Where?
There's 6, there's 4 right
I
there.
don't think that one is.
Yes, it is. It's right above it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got a little one. I already snapped the other half-inch one.
Where?
No, then the front, they just snapped off. I guess we got to put new ones in anyways. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Well, good to
I got that bolt off, or like I snapped it, because as soon as I hit it with the impact, it broke.
It's gonna be, be tight. Son of a bitch.
Well, you got all the engine stuff in there. This
You're
is
gonna be in here, right here,
with the fork.
with the forks.
What's the chances that we tap that
I'm debating if I should take the fucker off
so we don't destroy it?
so we don't destroy it. Okay, a half-inch ratchet. I'll just pull it off real quick.
We got 2 bolts left here. They go longer to shorter in order. And we got the bottom 2 underneath in there off. We got the top 2 off. So there's just, is there a dowel on the back?
Yes, there's one dial.
On the top, I think.
Nope.
And the bottom one has
Bottom, I think that's it.
it. Okay. And then we'll pull that off because we got to put the fork in here from that to be able to hold this other frame. And then we'll go. We were about to put the chain on the skid steer here, and then Christoph realized we forgot to take the main important bolts off the front. Because the front end just fell out and snapped the back hanger, the front one's still in there, which is actually still holding the front of the frame on, so we wouldn't get very far. But we have to pull that hanger off because that has a dowel also, and I'm pretty sure. I gotta help him anyways. And then that way that's out. We have to have it out anyways to put it together. Everything's wiggling. This right here is probably top up there in most sketchiest repairs we've ever had to do. Like splitting a tractor, pulling an engine, like over there. Honestly, that's not a headache to us. But having this thing dangling on 2 jack stands in the middle of the tractor because you can't have it up here is honestly not fun. Because if you put the weight here, you could have like a twist factor, just a little bit, and then putting it together is not going to happen. So you're going to have all the weight back there where nothing's going to twist. It's just not fun. But I'm going to put this down. We got 2 bolts there. The front's off. There's actually no dowel. Oh crap, I just saw it drop.
Did it?
Oh man. There's actually no dowel in this. We still got to take it off anyways to do it, to do the repair, but I don't know, the whole damn frame. What dropped? You just open the bolts up. We're gonna get this skid steer in here somehow. He got the idler off for the belt.
Yep.
And we're gonna go from there. I don't know if the camera's gonna be on because
We gotta probably hold stuff.
and I don't have my GoPro to just stick it somewhere. So as long as you still see everyone with their limbs after this, we're doing okay. We got a C-clamp. You can't see it with the lighting, but on the front, so that chain cannot slide off the fork. Christoph's opening up the last couple bolts right now. I got a minute to record. It's not too heavy for the skid steer. We're not worried about that. We're just shit moving now because that stuff's getting. Okay. You might want to take that phone call. Or no. Oh boy. You want me to go up?
No.
Whoever's calling right now, we are not answering.
Can you go up a little bit?
Is it pushing forwards right now?
I think it's the dial.
The dowel? Okay. We got her moving and wiggling, and then I was looking and realized that our chain, that's right there, is wrapped around the hydraulic hoses that go to the oil cooler, meaning we have to take the hoses off now.
Yeah, I know.
and not after, which isn't honestly a big deal, but it's just more work because we were hoping to have the frame out of the way to open it. We were gonna put them in after with the new one and deal with tightening it like that, but taking it out, we just didn't want to mess with them, but we have to because our chain is wrapped around it, and we can't. Well, we're too far invested to deal with it, getting them off now. So yeah, she's hanging on the skid steer and the chains now. We got the frame moving, and it's fully off. We got to take a pry bar and get that back dowel off, but it should be good now.
You gotta paint the other one, and then we just stop the thing back off again.
Yep.
There she went. That is the piece we need.
Go left. Turn. Now back up straight.
I just went over it with the wire wheel to clean off all the rust. Yeah, we are. Yeah, well, it was cold. We gotta paint it. And that sucker's been outside, and it's literally like 40 degrees. We're not getting it red hot and stuff, but a little bit warmer so the paint sticks a little better. We're not professional paint people, but I do think that it should be a little bit warmer than like 40 degrees. So we're just going over it with the torch for a little bit. Heat it all up, and then we'll wipe it if there's anything on it again and paint it. What? No, this is not gonna weaken the frame at all. I don't know what. You must have to pay extra to have it the right color on both sides. They only painted the inside. That's a double charge. Maybe because we got it from the cheaper place. That's why, Christoph, it didn't come the right color. We price hunted for it, and we found the cheapest one. Must be, it was a couple $100 cheaper because, was it 1,000 cheaper? $800, $900 cheaper. Must be because paint costs that much for the other side. Got Christoph here heating the cast frame right there to get that dowel out. That's the last one we got to pull out to put on here. I did just get done painting this. Gave her a double spray can special. The heating it worked great because it dried fast. Probably some paint specialist will say we did something wrong, but you know, it's better than leaving it red. Henry, we got the main man here, right? What are you doing? What'd you want to do? You hauling some firewood that we brought up earlier? Or is it all gone? It's all gone. It's all gone. Done?
Yeah.
All done. Can you say done?
Done.
Done. Who helped you do that?
Maggie.
He's saying Marcus.
Yeah.
Knuckles. No. He's getting closer. He's saying more words finally. You get it? No. Failure.
Failure. Should we just grind it?
Don't matter anymore. This frame's useless.
We grind it, it's split.
How you feel?
Oh man.
A little 1-inch piece of steel was kicking his ass. But he just cut right into that sucker, got it to spread. It's useless anyway, so might as well make the job easy. I put 2 layers on her. I think I already said that. And it's basically almost dried. Now when you see it, unless you've seen this video, you won't even know that frame was broken.
By the time this video comes out, it'll be back on the one.
Or it'll be back in the shop for something else.
No.
The plan is for this to be pulling the harrows. This will be on a manure tank, or the pick right. I don't know. It just needs to be out of this damn shop.
I told him been in here for a couple of days.
Yeah, but it's been broken since the second last day of the big corn bump. But we've honestly, once we got to working on it and got all the parts here, because my mom just came with the last 2 parts, which were the hoses. That just came today. That's why we've been putting off working on it, because we couldn't work on it till we had all the parts.
So what? Quick.
We're literally only a day into this, and not many hours, honestly.
No.
Well, we got the new frame kind of in the air. I'm in the skid steer. Problem is, taking it out was an issue. Just plop it out and wiggle it. Now putting it in, it's sitting sideways because of how we have to lift. So it's gonna be a pain to get that sucker square and slide in, but we're gonna do it as we can. What Christoph's doing is he's putting those hydraulic hoses just in the frame, because it's not gonna hit nothing, hopefully. And that way we don't have to try and wiggle them in there after. It's just one less headache later. So now we have to do the struggle. I gotta come in as much of an angle as I can. We should have actually turned this tractor more, but it was a pain. And we're dealing with how it is now. You might have to get Ferdy just to help twist it, I'm thinking, because you to line it up and me driving, we can't twist this frame. You can see. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a look before we getting closer. The problem is the dowels don't just slip in, so we're trying to get bolts lined up, and we are strong enough to like lift it up. The frame, it's not crazy that heavy, but to lift it up, place it, and get bolts started with just 3 of us, it ain't happening. It would take a couple of us to be able to just hold it there and perfectly line stuff up, get it to suck in. But we're keeping the camera away because, yeah. It's just Christoph and me now. We got this somewhat started. It's dangling off 2 bolts, probably. And then what we were struggling with was we got these 2 hoses. They're not tight. That way stuff still moves. I guess this one's a little tight. Did you finish tightening this one?
No.
Okay. Oh, I did it by hand. It can still move. The other one can too, but those are on there. The other side's not connected, but that way they don't dangle on us, and we don't have to mess with it once the frame's tight. But we have kept them loose. That way we can put the hanger spots and tighten that side. And now we have to, this frame has to be touching here. Yeah. So it's got to go over. Then we gotta do a motor. And we got to do all 6 motor mounts, and then we're actually going to leave the front weight block off, we think, until we put the axles back in, which are still by the corn bunk.
Yeah, we still have to get them.
Because we got to put the hangers on. We'll do this last. We don't have to pick it up as far. And it shouldn't...
Nice. At least it's something holding it. The front end is going to hold it.
Yeah. But yes, we'll keep going. This is a lot of weight to pull off. That skid steer felt it.